pretty I see, and I just want to analyze the talk, you understand? This video now for Mama Nora. Mama Nora, I know be wife. Good evening. Because I did make this video by night, so good evening. I see video where you dey talk, say you and your daughter will not on the bath, then she can ask you, mommy, why is your this thing big, all this kind of stuff. You call it a land. To you, no be bad thing, but that child is too small to be exposed to those kind of stuff. You go remember now, Europe we dey, we not dey Africa, we dey Europe. You understand? If children they mention all those kind of stuff for school, this thing, teachers go dey feel say that they exposed to sexual abuse. You understand? If you make social enter your body, you understand? You now you they teach them, they teach her the right thing, okay, for her to know to be vagina, but she's too small. She's still a kid, you understand? I believe if you want to teach a kid that kind of, I think from 10 years, yes. Me, I get daughter, you understand? At least from 10 years, you understand? I'm at the bath now, I don't know come both has why is it then? Like I don't understand. Like, not be say you damn the pikin, but you need to tell the pikin. Don't worry, it's not yet time for you to know. When it's time, you will know. Do you understand? Don't say that it's because I'm your man. All those things, teaching kids is too no. It's too small. It's too small, eh? It's too small. Thank you.
Guys, did you just hear all what this this lady just said? She's referring to another woman, Mama Laura. What happened is that I was going around Facebook, the street of Facebook yesterday. I saw this post and I carefully listened to it and I listened to the Mama Laura. So basically, Mama Nora said she was in the bathroom with a baby, one of the daughter, because she's got daughters, about 4 girls. I think she has a 3 years old, 4 years old, and 2 years old. I don't know which of the daughters. So they were having shower, and the daughters go. One of the other daughter go, "Oh, mom, why is your vagina, your private part, is bigger than mine?" And she said to her, because it's a mommy, you know, as mothers would do, explain to the little girl, when you grow up, yours will be bigger or whichever way. I didn't watch the previous video, but for what she did explain on this video, perfectly explanation, perfect. But you, this woman who came out now talking and saying that, social, which social are you dealing with? And another question, you said that's how the child will go to school and be using the word. What will happen before the child will use the word? Madam, do you think before you talk? And you're in Europe, and you just use one word, your daughter cannot dare ask you about private parts. Right, this is where I want to come in. I grew up in a house where there is girls. My mom has all of us girls. Yeah? I grew up in that kind of house. And my mom taught us well. And my mom did not teach us that everybody is uncle and auntie and whatever. But she explained to us. And I used that method to teach my daughter. You see, in this country and abroad where we live in, you cannot see a white person child, a daughter or a son, most especially daughters, at the age of 2 that does not know what is called here and what is called here. You parents who is teaching your children, here is orange, there is apple, there is banana, there is this. Stop it. There is no Oyibo child that they've taught those nonsense. In this country where you live in the civil, I thought maybe traveling is part of education. In fact, every day I should be slapping myself. I overrate so many people, you know. I overrate so many people to too much high esteem. Like, I'm like, madam, listen, bring your chair. Come and listen. Like Innocent will say, bring your chair closer. Once your daughter is 2 years old to 3, you should start telling them, this is private part. This is vagina. And this is a breast. Don't tell them it's orange, it's tomatoes, it's apple. Because when you are not at home, one uncle who is living next door, or living next streets, or one uncle that is your cousin, your brother, your father, your whatever, touch it. Because you told them it's apple, it's orange. You come back home, mommy, uncle was touching my orange, uncle was touching my banana. You will not think, you will not understand. Because uncle will really give them orange or banana. So to them, to you, is the orange uncle gave to them. But you will not know that uncle has touched real orange and the real banana, both fake orange and fake banana, that you taught your children. That is why most of you mothers, you have failed woefully. Some of you, most of you, who teaches your children, this is called orange, this is called tomato, that is called carrot. Teach them the actual word. If you don't teach them, guess who teaches them? They learn it from school. Because in school, they start teaching them. In school, they start learning them. If you tell your children it's orange, and your children get to tell teacher it's orange, they will write it in their school report and say that. So pray something don't happen. They will start saying that you are not a capable parent. Many of you are foreigners. They put your paper, they put your logbook in one corner. Do you know why? Because they see that, okay, maybe English is not your first language. They just push you aside. That's why when some certain things happen, they don't hesitate to carry your children because you guys use words you're not supposed to use. You see a parent and say, hey, they abuse me, sister, I beat her. Meaning of abuse carry a long sentence in jail. Because some of you, most of you, you don't need to read, you don't understand the fine lines. How can you teach your children in civilized country that is orange? Your 10 years old daughter, your 10 years, did you, madam, let's say I didn't hear you right. You say you should not tell until the child is 10 years. Do you know that 8 years old, they see their period? It's not possible, yeah? Because your brain lack understanding. 10 years old, 10, 1, 0, they see period. 8 years old, please, it's not possible. Shut it. It is possible. 10 years old, they get their period. 8 years old. In fact, don't even go and be asking people's children. Maybe they might not tell you. Go and ask Google. How is it possible? Or go and ask your doctor or your gynecologist if you even have one. 10 years old, 8 years old, they start seeing their puberty. That's why you see some children, the way they are growing, they smell the odor. You'll be saying this child, the mama no bath and papa no bath. They bath am. It's just they need to be like more, know the right stuff to use because that child hormones is growing rapidly. That's why you see they sweat, they smell one kind. Then you need to support and help them. Picking whether they see period, 8 years old, you know, teacher, say na vagina, na private parts. Are you serious? Are you for real? Mama Laura or Mommy Laura, you have done well. Well done. Absolutely well done. In that area, another thing you said that it didn't sit well with me is that parents, for me, should not be their children's friends. Parents, for me, is parents. Friends are friends. By the time we remove that word parents, it becomes something else. Okay? Be there for your children. Support your children in tough time, in serious time. Be strict to your children and also be loving. Be kind. Discipline children. They are brother we are. They want us to discipline our children. Not abuse our children, but discipline them. Teach them morals, integrity. Teach them. What is the meaning of integrity? What is the meaning of morals? What is the meaning of respect? Madam, carry your teaching. Carry and go, one Iwoyaya village. Go and dump it there. Your child, 10 years old, cannot dare. Look at the word you even use. You failed to use that word. Fathers, once your children turn 5 years old, don't bath them. Direct them. If their mothers are not at home, tell them, go to the bathroom. All right. Parents, tell your children, once they are from 2 years old to 3 upward, start telling them that here and here, teach them is private. Private parts. Nobody should touch it unless me, your mommy, I'm washing it. Doctor is checking it. Or nurse is checking it. Any other persons, you must come back and report to me. It doesn't matter the reason why they were checking it. Mama, whatever you call your child, pet's name you call your child, but you must make them to know that. How dare you say it's wrong for a woman to teach their children private parts? Okay, why would they not know the name? And some of you parents, most of our parents, you ask them, they're pregnant. You say, how is the baby going to come out? I say, come out from the mouth. You'll come out from her pit. If I spit, it will come out. I know many of our parents did it. But not you, this modern age. Tell them where it's going to come out from. If you don't tell them, in your friend for class, that the mother had a baby, that has a baby brother, baby sister, they will tell you where the baby is going to come out from. Go and sit down with 3 years old child in this country, born here, or Igbo children. You will be overwhelmed. When you say, oh, how does the baby come? Oh, the baby come out from the mouth. The baby just jump out. No. The baby come out from the vagina or the baby comes out from the cut you open. They will tell you. They will tell you. Why can't you guys teach your children the right words? I taught my child everything. Even before she starts period, before she even think of seeing period, I'd already teach my pikin. When she starts secondary school, I'd already they put pad inside her bag, school bag. Say, in case it happen, let me be the first you tell. That's a good mother. Don't tell it to anybody unless mommy is not alive anymore, God forbid. Unless daddy's not, nobody's there. That's when you can tell daddy. Tell daddy or tell me. If it happened in school, tell them to put you on the phone. Mommy you want to talk to your mom. If I am not on the phone, if they don't put me on the phone, don't tell anybody anything. I put one pad inside her bag. Are you joking? Teach your children those things. And sensible school. Teachers know when children just say, I want to talk to my mother. They will give the children phone to go and talk because they know already. So everybody want to be proud to be the first person your children tell that they have seen their period. If my daughter has sisters or brothers, okay, if I'm not there. But I said it must be me. If I'm not there, it should be your dad. Unless you don't have access to both of us at that time. Then anybody you're with, make sure you trust that person before you say anything. Are you joking? Are you for real, woman? Are you for real? What of a child that is 6 years, 7, 9, 8 that starts seeing discharge? What will you not tell the child? You won't give them panty liner. You don't know children. See, this is why I say, those of you in Nigeria who buy credit, I appreciate you all a lot. That you just recharge your phone, that you'll be watching us in abroad or watching people who have unlimited data. God bless you all. But be careful of where you go and listen to talks to raise your own children. Not someone who cannot raise their children. Want to come and raise it. This is why some of them will be black people. Some of them, most of them, they lose their child to outsider because they still behave this African mentality that they don't study, they don't understand. That's why their children, your own daughter, go school. Know your in mama routine. You will go and sign and say, my mom will not be around today. Your daughter will come, you will not go to school. They're in man's house or they're not even in class. When they try to call their mother, they will divide. Children are smart. They'll send their mother email that your son is not in school, your daughter. Before they will send an email, the child will have access to the mother email without the mother even checking their emails. They will go to their mother email, delete, reply back. I know them for sure. And I know how many I have walked back to school. I know I can count handful, more than handful. I know, and they know me. I walk them, get in the car. I'll go and drop them. Your children know better than you in this country if you're not careful in abroad. That's why you should know better. So that before they come like this, you will go like, our prayers for our children to be better than us. But at the same time, when they are growing up, it's your own duty to be more responsible for your children. Look at how children are going to run 18, 17 years, beating another child, say sleep with your boyfriend. Children, when you get sense, go do that kind of thing. When they say mother has failed you, when they say mother failed their children, why is it that before children do bad, they'll say parents? Is it not because it's the parents' responsibility? Children, when they really train, we can't go out, go they do bad or wickedness. Guess what? You as a mother, check yourself. Check yourself in that 10, 20%. We always want to claim right. Oyibo, they always claim responsibility. That's why you see white people, things hardly go difficult for them. A white person, child, go do bad. They call police, they arrest. Once they come, they'll say, yes, it's my fault. I know in this area, it's my fault. Or I know in this area, it's the dad's fault. I told him off, he don't listen. I am sorry, son. I let you die in this area. Black man, black woman can never say it's their fault. They'll say, not be your children. No matter you train your children, they will still bad. Some of you will give your children heaven and earth, but you cannot give your children affection. Some of you will give your children affection, but you can never give them their needs. How are you not balancing it? How are you not balancing it? You are not there for them morally. You are not there for them physically. You are not there for them for anything. All you are there for is just, oh, my child, I have a child. They ask you for 10 naira if you won't give. They ask you for £5 or dollars, you won't give. But they call you from Nigeria, they need £100, you will send. You think they don't see? You think they don't know? Use your tongue, count your teeth. Please, parents, for us to reduce the rate of assault, abuses, and all of that, start teaching your children at the age from 2 years. Once they start talking, they're clever, they know. They are very intelligent. Mama Nora mentioned on her video, she said when she was watching a video film with a program with the children, they saw a mermaid. And she now said, oh, he's a princess. The children said, no, he's a mermaid, mama. It's not a princess. They saw something else. She now said, oh, she's a something. The children now said, no, he's a witch. Because the children know. Everything adults do, they do it on children cartoon now. Everything, they do it on children cartoon. Just sit down and watch children cartoon. You will be flabbergasted to hear the things that comes out from children. They say it's children cartoon. It's an adult that talk on behind and says children cartoon. So grow up. Thank you, everyone.